Alright guys, today we are going to read vignettes 30 and 31. So we're going to start with vignette 30. It's called No Speak English. Mamacita is the big mama of the man across the street, third floor front. Rachel says her name ought to be Mamacita, but I think that's mean. The man saved his money to bring her here. He saved and saved because she was alone with the baby boy in that country. He worked 2 jobs. He came home late and he left early. Every day. Then one day, Mamacita and the baby boy arrived in a yellow taxi. The taxi door opened like a waiter's arm. Out stepped a tiny pink shoe, a foot soft as a rabbit's ear, then the thick ankle, a flutter of hips, fuchsia roses, and green perfume. The man had to pull her, the taxi cab driver had to push. Push, pull, poof. All at once she bloomed. Huge, enormous, beautiful to look at, from the salmon pink feather on the tip of her hat down to the little rosebuds of her toes. I couldn't take my eyes off her tiny shoes. Up, up, up the stairs she went with the baby boy in a blue blanket, the man carrying her suitcases, her lavender hat boxes, a dozen boxes of satin high heels. Then we didn't see her. Somebody said because she's too fat, somebody because of the 3 flights of stairs, but I believe she doesn't come out because she is afraid to speak English, and maybe this is so since she only knows 8 words. She knows to say, "He not here," for when the landlord comes, "No speak English," if anybody else comes, and holy smokes. I don't know where she learned this, but I heard her say it one time, and it surprised me. My father says when he came to this country, he ate ham and eggs for 3 months. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, ham and eggs. That was the only word he knew. He doesn't eat ham and eggs anymore. Whatever her reasons, whether she is fat or can't climb the stairs or is afraid of English, she won't come down. She sits all day by the window and plays the Spanish radio show and sings all the homesick songs about her country in a voice that sounds like a seagull. Home, home. Home is a house in a photograph, a pink house, pink as hollyhocks with lots of startled light. The man paints the walls of the apartment pink, but it's not the same, you know. She still sighs for her pink house, and then I think she cries. I would. Sometimes the man gets disgusted. He starts screaming and you can hear it all the way down the street. Ay, she says, she is sad. Oh, he says, not again. Cuando, she asks. Ay, caray, we are home. This is home. Here I am and here I stay. Speak English. Speak English, Christ! I, Mamacita, who does not belong, every once in a while lets out a cry, hysterical, high, as if he had torn the only skinny thread that kept her alive, the only road out to that country. And then, to break her heart forever, the baby boy, who has begun to talk, starts to sing the Pepsi commercial he heard on TV. No speak English, she says to the child, who is singing in the language that sounds like tin. No speak English, and bubbles into tears. No, 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 as if she can't believe her ears. Okay, so you have a reading response chart for this vignette, no double entry journal. We're going to move on now to vignette 31, which is called Rafaela, who drinks coconut and papaya juice on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, Rafaela's husband comes home late because that's the night he plays dominoes. And then Rafaela, who's still young but getting old from leaning out the window so much, gets locked indoors because her husband is afraid Rafaela will run away since she is too beautiful to look at. Rafaela leans out the window and leans on her elbow and dreams her hair is like Rapunzel's. On the corner there is music from the bar, and Rafaela wishes she could go there and dance before she gets old. A long time passes and we forget she is up there watching until she says, "Kids, if I give you $1, will you go to the store and buy me something?" She throws a crumpled dollar down and always asks for coconut, or sometimes papaya juice, and we send it up to her in a paper shopping bag she lets down with clothesline. Rafaela, who drinks and drinks coconut and papaya juice on Tuesdays, and wishes there were sweeter drinks, not bitter like an empty room, but sweet, sweet like the island, like the dance hall down the street where women much older than her throw green eyes easily like dice, and open homes with keys. And always there is someone offering sweeter drinks, someone promising to keep them on a silver string.